Hi, I'm Rob. Welcome to Dr. M Studio. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be building a riprap wall. If I want to keep some of the vegetation out, I need to put some fabric down. So I got this DrMVideo geotextile fabric. It's 6 by 100, 6 feet by 100 feet. And so I got a couple of rolls of this. So I'm going to lay this down in preparation for getting some big boulders brought in here. So we'll see how this turns out. All right, thanks for tuning in. Well, not knowing what to get exactly, I knew I had to get some staples for the fabric. This is what they recommended, garden staples, and it says to perfect. It says perfect for landscape fabric, sod erosion control fabrics, holiday decorations. Anyway, so that's what they are. It's probably about, what do they say, 4 inches, about an inch and a quarter wide. So we'll put these throughout the fabric and see how well that holds onto the slope. It's also told, don't worry about a knife. You use a torch to cut the fabric. So I'll take them at their word. I'll give it a try. Well, let's see how this lays out. How far do I want that riprap wall to start? I got a driveway right here. I should bring it back a few feet. Okay, there's the first one. Part of me has some doubts about how this staples are going to work. It'll help keep it stable while I'm rolling it out. I might be better off just throwing some rocks on top of it. But I got them. I'll try this one bag. I'll see how it goes. All right, let's keep rolling on this thing. Here's a better look at this staple. 4 inches by about an inch. See, that's gonna pop up. I'm gonna just use a rock. Well, I'm not sure how much of that you saw, but rolling that second geotextile stuff was not the easiest thing. The wind was kicking up. This corner held where I put the rock, but the wind was kicking up, and if I let go of the heavier roll, it would just start to slide. So I rolled it out and got the two ends where I want it to be. So now I got to fix up this middle section here. So I want to see if I got some planks, some board planks that work better and won't roll down the hill like those rocks. So, all right, I will cut back. Look at that, it's gonna blow right off. All right, I better hurry up. All right, I'll be back with some boards if I can find some. I'll load it up. I've hauled junkers with this truck. I've hauled hot rods. Some people would call them the same thing. I've hauled 80 feet of 2-foot Norway pine with this. I've hauled refrigerators. This truck is coming pretty handy, so we'll fire up the old 454 in this thing and back these boards down to the spot where I'm working. Okay, here it is, the next day. Boards are doing a pretty good job keeping things intact there. What I have to do now is order some large rock. We'll get a couple of dump truck loads and we'll start placing them in here one by one. They're gonna be about that size over there. That's about 2.5 to, some of them are 3 feet in diameter, but 2.5, 2 feet in diameter. That's what I'm looking for, so. What do you think, Finny? Well, take a look at what I got delivered today. I'll have my work cut out for me. Winds of October have taken over. Gotta get that straightened out again. Got a pile of rocks. I'm gonna see what we can get done.
Well, we can always put more up here once you get rocks in position here.
Yeah, I'm not too worried.
Because it's going to start blowing otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, show it to me. Nice top. That made it in the video. Yeah. Look how that nice it was.
The battle. It's gonna be a battle. I'm gonna build this up right here. Wind just keeps taking it, flipping it up. So I gotta concentrate on that. Should have got the 12-foot wide stuff instead of the 6-foot wide. Well, they didn't have it, so got what I could.
Here's where things started going south. You can notice that the fabric is really starting to slide down the hill.
Well, as you probably could tell, I was slinging some rocks around. I got pretty frustrated with this tarp stuff. And it's my own doing, I guess. Justifying just putting the rocks in there right over the gravel and not worrying about the tarp. My brain's going through that right now. That's a real thing that happens at times when you're building stuff. Frustration sets in and try to take a breath and take it easy, I guess. Sorry about the frustrations, but that happens. I'm sure you've all gone through it. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. Pull this up a little bit more and save what I can. I'm going to give it a try. I was slinging some rocks. Oh man. Well, I'm sure everybody's gone through it. All right, well, you just watched the first half of the project. Now I'm going to do the second half, which means I'm going to take it apart and redo it. I should have gotten 12-foot or wider geofabric if I was going to lay it horizontal. So I got 6 foot and it's not holding. And
I should have made an earth anchor to hold that fabric on the top level where the final product is going to be at, as far as the deck and that. So I don't have that. I've already got money tied into the 6-foot stuff. So I'm going to move the rock out of the way. I'm going to put fabric down the hill, anchor it with some rock, load up my rock on top of that, and just keep on going down the line. So I get to do it again. I'm glad it's my own place, so I'm glad I'm not on a contract for this one. But it's a little after 2 o'clock here on Friday afternoon, and I'll see what I can get done in 3-4 hours here before supper. So, all right, I'm gonna put some fuel in the excavator, and we'll see you over at the hill. I was told to use a torch to cut that fabric, and there's one little tool here that really came through for me today, and I was pretty happy. I was thinking about it briefly, and I thought, oh, maybe this thing will work. What this is the 20-volt Bauer cutoff wheel, and I just have a cutoff wheel that you would use for metal on that real thin one, and this thing works pretty nicely. That's what I would do. I wouldn't monkey with any flame. Just put a metal cutoff wheel and go to town. So I thought it was pretty cool, so I thought I'd share it. This little tool here came in really handy for me today, and I was really happy. So that was the surprise of the day for me. All right, let's take a look. It's about 4:45. I spent a couple hours doing that project. The time lapse went pretty quick. Let me show you what I got done here today. Here's my edge. I'm standing at the edge of the driveway that goes down the hill. And again, all this stuff has fabric underneath it, and I'll just have to fill that in. Got a good base here. I'll be able to stack up rock quickly. And I got my anchors here, and then I'll just keep on going down that way. So we'll see when I get that rock. The order is in, but this won't take much at all to get that fabric in here. Just lay that down, get it over the edge. I'll move some of these front leading edge rocks here. I'll move them up on top as anchors, and then we'll be good to go.
the next morning. You saw me working at night. So I want to take a quick look, because I wasn't able to see it too good last night, of course. Alright, so I got 3 loads of rock brought in. And I got some more gaps to fill. Let's go down below and take a look. Alright, not too bad. A couple spots, I can get some small rocks in there. And I know Mary wants to do some planting in some of those gaps, so that'll be fine too. We'll put some black dirt randomly in some spots. I think that's what she wants to do. So I've got some more rock down on that end of the property over there. And I can load that up into the dump truck and drop them off here, and I'll see how well that fills up that gap. I think I can do pretty good. I got quite a few rock, and they're large rock. Yeah, some of them are like that size there. Kind of like that size. So we'll do that, and then we'll see what we got for gaps. All right, we'll pick up with me loading up some rock into the dump truck.
Well, I think we got that pretty much wrapped up. Let's take a look here. I did some packing there just to get the ground ready for winter. Again, that's about 60 feet from end to end. 3 dump truck loads plus about 10 or so rocks from down on the hill, as you saw. So those were some big rocks. Yeah, that was interesting lifting those. There's a few rocks that rolled down initially that aren't on the plastic, and I'm going to take those and use them up here. So as far as at least this ending this fall, I got done what I wanted to get done to protect from erosion, make it look pretty decent. Mary can do some planting in some of the holes here, put some black dirt in there. She wanted to do that randomly. Got my I got my yard here extended out, and if I had over to about 20-25 dump truck loads, maybe more, of my little 5-yard, yeah, start doing the math on that. 125 yards, is that right? Anyway, got things buried for the drain tile. Initial video. This is gonna be a long project as far as, you know, for the deck and stuff. So got all winter to get through, and yeah, I'll have some other projects going on. I'm going to spend some time in the recording studio, and I'm going to do some music. And I have another YouTube channel. I might as well do a shameless plug. It's called Rob Matson Music on YouTube, and I've released 3 songs so far. I got a 4th one coming up real soon after this video is released, real soon. So if you want to go to Rob Matson Music and subscribe, like those videos on that channel, I'm purely doing my music releases on there. I have a good time with that. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's Rob from Dr. M Studio. Until next time.